Julia, age 16, was spending all her money on downloadable music, and it's in excess. She uses all her allowance and continually asks her parents for money for different activities. Hello, I'm Becky Hagen-Jokla, and I'm an extension educator with the University of Minnesota Extension. And I'm excited to introduce today Jean Illsley Clarke, who is a co-author of How Much is Too Much, and also a researcher in overindulgence. So the question is this overindulgence?
Good question. And what we have to help us is the test of 4. The test of 4 has 4 questions. We'll ask each one and see if we get some clues. And one of the reasons this is valuable is that what might be overindulgence for one child might not be for another. The first of the 4 questions is, does this delay her development? Julia's 16, wonderful age. She has so many tasks that she's learning to get along with her peers, to make balance in her life, to take care of herself, to learn to manage money. What about managing money? Well, it doesn't look like she's doing that one very well. So let's just say, yeah, that's a big question about overindulgence. The second question is, does this use too much of the family's resources? And that would mean maybe she has an allowance, but then she's coming back for more and more. Is this taking too much of the family's money? Also, since the mother came to you with concern, it may be taking too much energy in the family, especially on the part of the parents. The third question is, whose needs are being met? Are these the mother's needs? A mother might have wanted more music in her own youth, and so letting her daughter have all that she wants feels really good. And this is a very, very important part because overindulgence comes from a good heart. It does not come with any intent to cause problems. It might be the moms, if mom is a real peacekeeper, and I love those peacekeeper parents because often the family is such a nice place to be. But if we carry that too far, then we will let things go along that maybe we should be doing something about. Does it meet Julia's needs? Well, perhaps it does. First of all, maybe she really likes music. Second, maybe it's helping her connect with her friends. On the other hand, if she's doing it to weigh excess, it may keep her disconnected from her friends and that she's spending too much time on it. It could be meeting a need of hers because of her particular personality. If she's a highly introverted kid, she may need that music and that time to just withdraw and refurbish herself. Think about being 16 and being in high school and all of the stimulation that there is there in all directions. Well, it may be meeting her need for quiet and withdrawal. The fourth question is it doing harm to someone else or to the environment? We wouldn't know about someone else. They have to really look at that. And about the environment, how often is she needing new electronics and what's happening to the old ones? So the test of 4 gives us a chance to look at this in a bigger picture.
What might be some possible solutions to the situation?
It may be hard to get to work on this without feeling overwhelmed. Well, then there's this part and there's this part. So pick one. You say you're going to pick money management. You're going to sit down with her and say, you're 16, you're supposed to be learning how to manage money. Here are some ways we'll help you do this. And do that. You might pick the imbalance. You might sit down with her. Maybe you're sitting looking at her, or maybe you're driving the car where you don't have to look at each other. One of the things that 16-year-olds are supposed to be learning is how to get some balance in your life. And it looks to us grown-ups as if you're out of balance with the music. Can we talk about that and some ways that you can get that part of your life more in balance? And then you may want to take a good look at, is she out of balance in other ways in her life? Another thing that you might look at is, how much is enough? Is this a youngster who understands how much is enough food and clothing and so on and so forth? but the music has just got out of proportion. Overindulgence doesn't hurt if we do it now and then. It's only harmful, it's only risk-producing if it goes on for a long time. So look over the things that concern you and pick one. And then often when we pick one and go to work on that, the others get easier to deal with.
Yes, thank you, Jean. Extremely helpful suggestions. Thank you. And don't forget the additional resources that we have available. Of course, the How Much is Too Much book, the Good Heart Parenting book, and the two websites, Overindulgence and University of Minnesota Extension.